So we wanted to hear from a native Hong Konger a perspective on what's happening right now with the Chinese government and Hong Kong. So if you wouldn't mind telling us your name and your age, and you mentioned that you were married, and what are your fears and concerns in regards to the situation that's happening now?
Hi, PatriotPrayerUSA, and I'm 28 this year, and this has been emotional week since the start of June, and everybody is emotional here. And what we've got to do is to fix the current shambles and stand together to fight against not just the Hong Kong government, and also the almighty Chinese Communist government. That's all matters. And thank you, America. Happy Independence Day, and we need your support. And please stand for Hong Kong. Cheers.
Yeah, we want to give you our support. That's why we're here, of course. And you mentioned that you were married.
Yes.
And your wife is Christian, and you're Christian too.
Yeah.
And is there a big fear later on that you won't be able to express your religious beliefs, or that you'll be persecuted for your religious beliefs later?
That's one of our concerns, really. It's not just about religious, but I think everybody's facing crisis here. It's a true conspiracy that we're going to be tortured, imprisoned by the Chinese government sooner rather than later. And Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Tibetan, whoever, we all fear that, innit? So that's why we have to fight against the government, to fight against the tyranny. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
We understand that the older generation is a little more supportive of the Chinese government, and the younger generations are fighting against it. Why do you think that is?
Because the younger generation has nothing to lose, really. They're just students, they've got no money, no family, no property, whatever. But for the elder generations, my point of view is that they're not being supportive, they're just afraid of losing certain kind of status. They're afraid to be tortured, to be imprisoned by the Chinese government for being oppressed, for disobedient, for being disobedient. So that's my point of view, really.
Right now, there's not a big fear because there's no extradition law in place right now, but they're afraid that the Chinese government will retaliate anyway.
Yeah,
right? In some other
that's
way.
very much the case. And one evil's gone, and other evils come. So that's what I'm feeling right now. So that's why we have to stand together once again, every single day, to fight against whatever. Yeah.
How do you feel your chances are of keeping your freedoms?
I'm not very optimistic about it, but we still have to hope for the best. That's what we can do, really. And although the chance is minimal, it's very, very minimal, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, we're afraid for you. That's why we came here to support as well. There are a lot of Americans that are very supportive because obviously America was founded on the principles of freedom. But a lot of Americans don't really know this is happening. They're just kind of busy in their own world, or they're watching too much TV. They're not involved in what's going on in the entire world. But don't you think that what's happening in Hong Kong should send a message to the rest of the world to sort of stand up and fight for what they believe in, and make sure that they all stand together?
Yeah, it would be brilliant because 2 million plus one people on the street. That's something unprecedented, really.
Yeah.
So we hope people who love democracy, who love freedom, just to give your support to us. That's what I want to say.
Absolutely. Well, you have our support for as long as we're here, a couple of us, but we're going to send the message across the United States and all of our followers, and hopefully get even more support here in Hong Kong, because I haven't seen really any Americans here, just very few Americans have come here to even film or document what's happening.
Yeah.
So it's really sad that nobody else is involved. It seems like it's 99.9% Hong Kongers.
Yeah.
Nobody else is fighting for it. You know, I think we'd like to see other countries get involved, or other governments maybe get involved and see what we can do to keep Hong Kong free.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, yeah. It's gonna be really, yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
speaking with us.
Cheers, thank you.